Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ryan, the professional here. Man, I was actually going to save this for when we got to the next year, but, you know, I feel like I have no reason but to show it now. So I hope you guys enjoy the new layout that I got planned for all the videos going forward. If you do, you know, just let me know in the comments below. I want to say Merry Christmas to all of you. I want to thank all of you for the success that the channel has gotten. You know what I'm saying? All the podcasts that you guys make possible, all the just everything, man. You know, everywhere I go, when my name's mentioned, I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so very, very much for your support. I love every single last one of you. And yes, next year it's not going to be no slouch. You're still going to get the same content, only even better as time goes on. So thank you guys again. I love all you guys, man. I hope you all have a blessed holiday. You guys stay up. All right, deuces. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. What is going on? Merry Christmas to all of you as of me recording this video. So Merry Christmas. Hope you guys had a good one, and I hope everything is great, man. Hope everything is great. As promised, you guys have been hitting me up about this. You guys have been asking me about this. You know, Ryan, where's the gaming news? Please bring the gaming news back. So yes, here's the gaming news. I had to work on a few things for the channel before I got that to you guys. So hope you guys like the new layout, or such an overlay. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get into this PlayStation news. God of War PS4 game rating reveals intense violent sequences. Now, you guys remember a while back, when I did news on God of War. It's been a minute. But basically, back when I did news on it, they talked about God of War being the goriest God of War they've ever made, you know, in history. So, you know, I was already, you know, intrigued with that. And we did see some very gory sequences with God of War. Of course, they kept it very limited because they didn't want to show it on TV. But we did see one of these ogre things get their head smashed by that little fiery, like, hammer thing they use, or pillar, whatever that is they use. So we did see that. But let's go ahead and read this quote. This is an action-adventure game in which players assume the role of a half-human, half-god-like Kratos as he battles supernatural forces with his son from an over-the-shoulder perspective. Players travel through the Norse wilderness and uses axes, double-chain blades, and swords to battle various enemies, rivals, gods, and demigods, monsters, dragons, skeleton warriors. Okay. Let me stop right there real quick. So double chain blades. So it looks like we might get the blades of Chaos back. We might get those back. You know what I'm saying? We got double chain blades. Now, a lot of people caught on to this, especially King Thrash. Shout out to him. If you look at Kratos' arms, you guys see the burn marks where the chains burned into his flesh on his arms, on his forearms. You actually see the burnt flesh around his arms. That right there is actually really well done. The detail is off the chain on that. So the fact that they were even talking about, you know, bladed weapons on this is really good. So, you know, we could see that return. I don't think they will return. Most likely it'll be the Blades of Athena, but, you know, only time will tell when we get that. Let's continue. Combat is frequent and often bloody, with characters punching and kicking each other repeatedly, using bladed weapons to slash, stab, and impale enemies. Larger enemies and bosses are dispatched in more intense sequences of violence. Hopefully there's not that many. Well, actually, no, that's kind of stupid of me to say. That's kind of classic Kratos, you know, with the quick time events for the bigger bosses. So nah, I'm not going to say that because that actually is that's obvious. Kratos slashing and stabbing a dragon's tongue, a character using an axe to hook and tear off an ogre's jaw. During one sequence, players decapitate off-screen an imprisoned character and carry the severed head around. That's a shout out to Helios from God of War 3, if you guys didn't play God of War 3. Headless corpses also appear in the other scenes. The words fuck and show appear in the dialogue. Okay. So we know that Kratos will be able to wield a variety of weapons, including the return of the double chain blades. We learn more about the enemies he faces, which include dragons and skeletons. What's interesting too is that we get to hear about some of the sequences, which involves a dragon, possibly the one we seen in the God of War PS4 trailer. You know, I actually believe that. As well. But let me continue. God of War PS4 release is confirmed for 2018. However, we ain't got the official date. Official date I'm going to say is March, but as far as back as what he said about, you know, dealing with dragons. I think that's definitely going to be a big thing. From what I can tell about his son does have a power. You know, he does have power. Some people think his son doesn't have powers. I think his son does have powers because he has the ability to talk to the dragon. If you pay close attention to the trailer, he talked to the dragon. You know what I'm saying? If the dragon looked, you know, directly at him and, you know, started hissing. So I think, you know, it's going to be more of that. So the son's definitely going to play a very, very big role in the story. Do I think they will kill off Kratos in the future? I mean, it really depends on how well this goes. For all we know, they might just be building up the child to have Kratos suffer another loss and have him like lose his mental psyche again. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? None of us know, but it's all speculation at this point. But it's definitely one of those games that I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to see it. I do love the, you know, this perspective of how they're telling the story. It looks good. The gameplay definitely looks great. I do like what I've seen. I definitely like how the son has the ability to use power as well, which I think is magic in his case, where it has like lightning arrows and fire arrows from what he was doing. So that's pretty cool. So it's definitely going to be a lot of chain combats, you know, going on in the game, and it's really good. I'm actually looking forward to, you know, what they're going to do. But as far as anything else concerned, such as like how it will end, a lot of people are speculating that Kratos will be killed off in part 3 because most likely it's going to be a trilogy. So, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people are speculating that. But one thing I've noticed, and one thing I think we all can agree, if God of War looks this good on a PS4 and PS4 Pro, imagine how it's going to look on a PS5. That right there is definitely another topic for another day. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you guys enjoy it, man. This is a quick one. Merry Christmas to all of you, and you guys have a blessed one. I'm out of here. Deuces.